Alright guys, welcome to another video, and here we're going to try our hand at, there's a King of the Hill, it's 1 minute only. Let's try a rapid game. We'll see, I mean, we'll either win or we'll lose, and I'll try to explain what I'm thinking and just do our best. Okay. It's taking a little while. Taking a long while. Okay, playing against Garo JM Clava. Good luck. The French. I like this system against the French. This Queen E2 system. I think I know a lot of theory, and I'm pretty sure my opponent knows a lot less. He's supposed to play E5. So he made a mistake here. He's supposed to play E5. Now he's allowing me to play E5. Don't need to ask me twice. Thank you for your donation. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I play C4 here. I have to contend with this. But let's not lollygag. Pretty sure this is the right move. And I can just develop, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I see. He wants this move. But if I go here, 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 let's allow it, knight f4, because there's no knight d3. Right, it's a key point. Okay, let's not think about our move for 10 hours. He's got to react, he's got to play knight g6. Knight g6. I mean, he could play g5, technically, but this is very weakening, so I'm not too concerned. Any trade of the bishop for the knight is going to be huge for me. Bishop pair is going to be very, very, very nice, especially there's so many weak dark squares that he really just can't trade this bishop without just being lost. So let's assume that our opponent is not going to want to be lost. So he goes g5, and this feels like a critical moment. So let me decide, can I get kicked anywhere? Like, is this something that I need to be worried about? I can always take, because the move I want to play is h4. h4, can you play this? I take, he takes, I take, and I'm just up a pawn. I think this is going to be good. h4. I mean, there's a threat here, right? So he cannot reinforce this. This looks really bad for him. I think he has to go g4. I mean, he's got these in between moves, but like I said, this I already established this is nearly winning for me. This knight can't hurt me. There's no way to, right? He really wants some tempo on my queen. I just don't see it. He could go knight g6 here and just pitch this pawn, but I mean, that's just obviously lost. So I don't assume my opponent is not going to want to obviously lose the game. That seems strange. Okay, so he does this. So I kind of have to take, because if I move, let's consider, if I move the knight, he has to go knight g6. Now let's take this knight. So I don't have to take this. He could come in with knight d4. There's the tempo he has. Let's I wonder here. We could go take this knight d4 here. I think I like that. There's knight b3, knight d4. I can go here. I can go queen e4. And then I'm preparing f4. That's nice. Okay. Okay, I should trade this queen, I think. I mean, I can also go here, but he's got queen takes. Trade, and then this move defends all the things. He's got to take, and then I have the bishop pair, and I have a huge advantage, I think. Because he has to take in order to win back his pawn. Otherwise, I'm going to play f4, and he's going to be down a pawn. I mean, he could be down a pawn. Yes, he's going to play down the pawn. So we need to contain activity. How do I contain activity? He's trying to go here. So I could go here. And then does this stop takes? Like, I really would like to get the bishop there, but yeah, my bishop would love to be here. So like here, here, check. Let's just go for this. I think active play is going to be I forgot that he's hitting this backwards. Ugh. That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Because let's see, if he takes so here I thought I go bishop here and then f4. Bishop here, knight takes is too slow. And I thought I was doing well, but maybe not. Because I mean, if he has to move the rook off this file, I mean, I'm doing like extremely well. This bishop is kind of floating. It can always be tempoed. Yeah, but I can take. He's hitting this pawn, isn't he? Okay, let's take this. And let's get out of the way. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. He's got this check lined up, doesn't he? It's kind of nasty. Okay, so bishop here. How do I cope with this? So there's a threat on the knight. If I go here, because if I go here, I'm going to get sauced. Here, knight takes that. Yeah. So if I go here, takes. What's he gonna do? He's gonna play this move? How does that help me? Doesn't really help me, does it? If I go here, he's gonna check me. So let's go here. Yeah, let's go there. That's really bad form. I wonder if he goes here. Oh shit. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. So he's threatening two different checks at once. So let's just defend the rook. I'll let him choose, and I gotta be fast. This thing about streaming is, I don't think I lose material here, so it's maybe an endgame where he's slightly better because he gets to the G file and controls that file, and my bishop is not very good, to be honest. Okay. Well, I have to take that, no choice. I just lose here, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. E4, knight f3, d4, takes, f3. I'll prep. I'm supposed to go c4. Okay. Knight c3. Let's go bishop e3. I don't feel sharp right now, but it is what it is. So this pawn, let's not allow this trade. I have to watch out for pressure on c4. I don't want to trade because I have more space. Okay, here he doesn't have the support for that yet. So this move is a move I'm interested in. Trying to disrupt a lot of different things at once. So I really have my eye on this forward move. I want to move forward. You cannot play this move because d6 drops. I'm not really sure what to do. I would say probably the best move is probably to play rook c1, c8. Just kind of sad. Maybe queen a5 is interesting. Trying to insist. It makes the queen better. Insists on this b5 move. With queen a5, it also pressures the a pawn. So can I get away with this? Here, 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 here. Okay, I think I definitely want this transformation because the knight is literally just trapped if it goes to e5. Wait. It has. I think that's a good transformation. What if I play... This move suggests that my opponent doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm just going to play h3. And now I can play f4. What? What? Wait, you just walked into what I wanted? Normally opponents don't walk into what you want. It's very strange. Okay. I really, really would love to get this move in. This move here, here. How does that look? Queen c1. Here. Let's just I really would love to play this move. Okay, let's go for it. We gotta be active. I'm giving away this pawn, but it just feels right to give away this pawn, to be honest. Because I get two pieces plus a tempo against this knight, plus maybe this f5 move. It feels like there has to be some desirable outcome. I didn't even see that this was possible. Okay, we should take. Okay, let's support the knight. This pawn is loose. This pawn is loose too. I should be playing on the king side. Maybe f5. F5 gives away such a huge square that I feel very disincentivized to do it. This trade, I think I'm always very pleased to have my pawn on d5. Maybe you can circle into c4, but then I'm not sure. Okay, he's trying to play e6. He can't do that yet. So I wonder. Queen improvement. Maybe this. Maybe a b3 type move. How do I stop counterplay on these pawns? I like this move. It does defend this pawn a little bit indirectly. And it maybe supports the A pawn should I ever need to play b3. I don't think he can. Oh shoot. Wait. Take. Here. Okay, we should take this quick. And play b3. Cut this knight out. Now the rook is well placed and the bishop can spring to life. This bishop is shooting at air. He can't play this move now, but it leaves his pawn so weak. I would like to play this move. This feels like a good endgame for me. I would like to play a knight move like knight b4 or knight d4. Knight d4 is a little looser to the bishop. I like this move because it defends and it's stable and I can recapture, and it prevents knight c6, one of his top ideas. Interesting. So I think we're gonna go with this one. Now maybe this is an idea. This king is misplaced actually because, right, if they try to do this, there's a check now and the bishop is not a target. I wonder, wait, this move? Can he take? I want to reduce counterplay. How do I reduce counterplay? Maybe this move. That move is interesting. Because I want to, yeah, that was really interesting. Because now I'm threatening the rook, I'm threatening e5. Ooh, and that's crushing. So like, he has to trade. And then do something about e5. And rook c7 comes in. Oh, it's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. And he can't go knight c6. Ugh. So this knight is stuck. He has to stop. Maybe he plays e5 here? I don't know. He has to stop e5. Okay. He doesn't stop e5. So I can come in. I think this is wise. The knight can't be hit. I'm still threatening e5 now. I'm also threatening, yeah. I'm also threatening e5. 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 I'm also thre Okay, maybe I blundered this move. I wonder. E5 takes. Yeah, it doesn't work. Here. Here. Check. Wait, here. Check. Takes. Check. And I win. Takes. Wait. Okay, I have to go here. Here, check, takes, check. Here, check. Oh wait, no, this is just wins a piece. Yeah, it just wins because it wins a knight. Yeah, I'm just up a piece. So he's losing the exchange here. He has to like take, no, he's losing a full piece here. Yeah, that's just really bad. I mean, that's what happens when you make your opponent active. Don't make your opponent active. That's what I did in the last game. And we'll analyze both games, see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's no hope. I mean, you could just give away this knight. He can't even move though. This rook can't move. This knight can't move. This bishop can't move. None of these pieces can move. I mean, no, it's really bad. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just lost. And Buddy knows it. Poor guy. Yeah, pretty sad. Okay, so he's just gonna give me this knight. That's fair. This doesn't even threaten anything. Oh, it does. It distracts my bishop a little bit, eh? So I wonder if I can just take, and then the bishop's closed down. Okay, now let's just grab this. I don't know what to suggest for him. I mean, I don't know what to suggest. It's so bad, the situation. It's just really, really bad. Maybe bishop e6. I mean, he's down a piece for nothing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we should have done instead. So this opening is good. Okay, I did the opening correctly. I played knight c2, which is the highest scoring move. I guess queen d2 is also good. Queen d2 is scoring better. Rook c1 is okay. h3, I'm very proud of that. h3, very good move with the idea of f4, and there's no knight g4. So I'm very happy with that. And you just walked into f4 for no reason. And here, yeah, I should have just been patient. I wanted to go forward. It just felt right. But again, right, my advantage is based on restriction. I should increase the restriction. And there's like no moves. He has to go like knight h7. Like it's atrocious. Interesting. So I just need to play to increase the restriction. Saying I should trade. I played this way, keeping the tension. And here I was talking about how these pawns were kind of weak, and I wanted to fix that. I decided on queen d2 to defend a little bit this way, connect the rooks. Here, I was very happy to get the queen trade in, to be honest. I was not even considering attacking this pawn. Stockfish says, just give this away. But I thought the endgame was just honestly really good for me. All my pieces are better. So, I was happy to see the endgame. It says that knight c2 is good. I was really worried about knight c4. I didn't want to see that. How does this work? What the heck? Oh, I see. Well, that's a kind of strange, disjointed tactical operation. So I'm not too sad I didn't see that. b3 is second best. It says b3 is not that much better for me. And then he should take. He didn't want to take. I get that. But he should. And here I should go in for this knight b6 idea even earlier, controlling this file. Okay, I played knight b4, it's third best. Wait, no, that's not what I played. I played knight c b4, and engine wants to trade, and then this knight b6 idea, yeah, it just kills all the pieces. And this knight was killed by this move, right? Taking away. It's a knight a6, and the rook is like almost trapped. e5, which showed up in, I mean, this is pretty devastating. Yeah, this way is pretty counter play free, because if ever this move, this is the tactic I was talking about. And right, you get to pick your poison. But in the end, I got 3 pieces and he has 2. It's saying I don't even need to. The rook's defended, I see, so I can take like this and take like this. Wow. And then come in. Interesting. Keep 1 more piece on board. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge difference. And he just kind of gave up. And here, I can take the knight. There's no rush, right? This has a threat, so he's got to respond. And there's no response to extricate this knight, even if he didn't have to respond. So, yeah, there's nothing to do. Very sad. Let's look at the first game. It's always hard to look at games where you lose, but I think necessary, and especially since I think I was doing quite well in the opening. He played good with the queen d4 move. That was really interesting. So I played e5 here, and I thought I was doing better, and that is correct. e5 is winning almost 60% of the time. Huge win rate. c4 is not as convinced by it, saying g3, developing this bishop and cutting this knight f4 out permanently. He did get to go knight f4 in the game. Played g5 here, so I played h4. Interesting. a3, because I was talking earlier in this game about how if he ever gave this bishop away, it's like lost. And engine says, yeah, it's lost if he gives the bishop away. So a3, interesting. And then I'm sure I go h4. Yeah, and I just need to reduce the pressure on my position a little bit, because I got in trouble with this pressure. Interesting, fascinating. Because here, it's saying even now I should get, because in the game, right, this bishop controlling this diagonal was like hugely problematic. And yeah, it was good for my opponent to spot that. Wow. So I was winning here, but and I considered this move a3, and I should have gone for this. It's equal material, but yeah, you know, white is doing very well. Okay, bishop e3, fascinating. Just giving this rook away. Proving to everyone that activity really is king. Let's try to see if we can find the breakthrough. Okay, bishop d7, what are we gonna do? How do we win this game? Bishop d7. Maybe we play like with this move. Because we want to get this check and checkmate in. Bishop d7. Okay, just pin the bishop, yeah. Okay. Rook g here. Okay, just get out of the way. And it's saying that the opponent can't move. This bishop can't move without giving out the queen. And if you move the queen, oh, I'm just going to attack your pawn. Rook g6 is probably what I would play. Rook f8 looks sad. Are we going in for this check? No, we're just building the pressure. Ah, wow. Knight g5. Knight g5. Interesting. c6. Ow. Ow. Wow. Wow, what an attack. So yeah, activity is king. So the lesson that we can take away from this is, if there's a piece in your house, kick it, right? This h4 move, I was eager to undermine, but I already established in my thought process that he can't really ever make this trade, and he doesn't have any tempos. So spending a tempo making things crazy before establishing, you know, his piece in my house, before evicting it, is probably a bad idea. And then from this point, it was just kind of rough, wasn't it? Yeah, king d1 is, and I played okay, but I mean, it's just tough. He's got this big pressure. Okay, let's do one more maybe, and then we'll call it a day. So I had 2 white games. That's interesting. Okay, 2200 shouldn't be too hard. So he goes knight h3. I want to control the f4 square. So let's try to make this knight look very foolish. So he's going to try to play with d4. Okay, let's play d5 and then c5. You know what I want to do actually? I kind of want to try this. Because these people, they play this setup with like f3. Okay, this move is a trap because f6 and g5. Oh no, my pawn. Didn't fall for it. Wait, take. This has to be good. Okay. Just what? Okay. Okay, I'm sensing some major bullshit here. How do we win? So there's this pawn that's weak here, and there's a temptation to develop here. Because I want to get a rook there, but let's start by attacking the weakness before he can go bishop e3. And we might need to, lock out. Also, this pawn, this move attacks a weakness here. Fascinating. Okay. Okay, let's just continue to develop. Let's go here maybe. I want to keep open this control of the g5 square, and if I go here I don't control it anymore because I don't have f6 g5. And I also keep open this pawn break. So I really want to stop a piece going here, and a piece going there is bad because it just immediately gets kicked. Okay, he's gonna go here, so I'm tempted to go a5 and here. This also prepares to kick the knight if should it arrive there. So just more restriction. Right, his position's already quite restricted already. Okay. Doesn't really help you, sir. And now I have a4 coming. Sir. Okay, this move is a tempo move now. Let's play tempo moves. Sir. Okay, now he's got knight g5. So let's not allow knight g5. If I take, let's just go f6. Let's just take actually. Take. And then let's go f6. And I just want to constrict like a viper. My knight would love to be here. So like a maneuver like this. I have time for that. Yeah. This is a big square. Right, I could put the bishop here and then go here. But the problem with putting the bishop there is he doesn't have this move unless the rooks are connected. Fascinating. Okay, let's just he's trying to go g5. I don't think that's a good idea for him. Don't know why. Let's continue to develop. And maybe I can look into this move. But the problem is he's giving away this f4 square. Whew. Wait, he just blundered this and this. Yeah. Okay, he saw it. He resigned. Let's see what the engine thinks. Yeah, he just couldn't move in the end. So yeah, we went with our h4 idea, And then we like this endgame. Stockfish is like keep the tension. I was happy with this endgame. I knew I was better, and we played the best move. I'm very happy with that. And this is the best move by a lot, because the threat is, weird as it sounds, this move is a threat. It makes his position stable. It should be 3. So if we can stop him from like getting this bishop out, it's actually kind of damaging to his position. And yeah, it stops the bishop from going to e3, and then it stops the knight from going to f2 should this pawn move. So we developed to e7. Stockfish likes that. A5, just playing against our opponent's ideas, right? Always like playing against the opponent's ideas. Now our opponent gives us their tempo, and we take now. It is the moment to take. It's hard for me to explain why. Why do we want to take now? We want to take now because this tension favors us. And if we don't take now, it makes the idea that he played in the game g4 stronger. So that's what I was seeing. I was seeing that he could go g4. Here g4 is pointless, right? You cut off this bishop, but now that the rook's open, right? If the file is closed, like here, this move is like reasonable. One, you should evacuate the knight. We were talking about the g5 square all game, and now there's a target on e6. But this move makes a lot more sense now because the rook is closed. It's saying that I can sacrifice my knight. That's crazy. How does this work? Oh, wow. Oh my lord. Whew. That's spicy. And look at the dysfunction in white's position. Oh my god. Yeah, restriction is overpowered. But yeah, we should take, because now the rook is open, right? We want our rook to be open. Okay, we played f6, more restriction. Stockfish wants to aim for these newly weakened squares. I just wanted to develop. Opponent's position is so hard already, like they already have to play like this. It's just very discouraging. And you can go here and here. Just slow improvements. But the most important part of winning a game like this is not even the slow improvements, it's making sure your opponent can't play good moves, right? Like starting all the way from here, we're stopping bishop e3. We're developing, this doesn't stop anything. Here, engine wants no b4. Stop the opponent from playing b4. Stop the opponent from sticking any of their good pieces on g5. I wasn't worried about this because like a move like this always gets met with f6. But if I go here, now they have this move because it comes with a tempo. So yeah, and I played a5, discouraging knight b3. That didn't stop them. They were desperate to do something. They played a weakening move. I took advantage, and then I inserted this before defending against knight g5, and I just stopped all my opponent's ideas, and the opponent is left with this like completely lost position. It's very sad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. Thank you.